Now finally we look at the picture when the girls begin going to school. First of all, it was Vidya Sagar. That means Vidya Sagar, the meaning of the word is the knowledge, the depth, the sea, the ocean of Vidya or of education. He started a school for girls at Calcutta, and this is the time that the people of India started fearing education for girls. They believed that if the girls got educated, they would just delete themselves or they would just run away from the domestic duties, and it would be a chaos for everybody at home. They also said that since the girls had to go to school, they would be crossing through public places, and if they go through public places, they would become corrupt. So these were the nasty thoughts of the Indians at that time, that there would be domestic chaos and corruption in the girls if they took up to going to school. That is why most of the liberal parents taught their girls at home. That is, the fathers, brothers and the grandfathers taught their girls at home. But later on, picking up the example from Vidya Sagar, Arya Samaj started with many schools for girls in Punjab, and of course it was Phule who started many schools in Maharashtra. We also see that as far as the Muslims are concerned, their girls were generally taught at home, and it was nothing beyond Quran. That is what they had to learn to read and write. There were many critics who tried reinterpreting the Islamic laws, the Quran of the Muslims, and they said that there was a sanction to education in the Muslim religion also. Such were fearless critics like Mumtaz Ali, who openly said that the men are trying to keep the women in dark purposely, but actually the religion does not want so. Many Urdu novels also were written at this time, but most of them were on how to perform domestic duties and how to believe in the religion. This is what most of the subjects were of the Urdu religion, which the women were supposed to read. We see that there came up many reformers who tried to again encourage women education in India, and the prominent among them are the Begums of Bhopal, who started with a primary school at Bhopal. Then there was Begum Ruqayya Sekhawat, who started many schools at Patna and Calcutta. So this was to reform the society of the evil thoughts that they had about the education of the girls. By 1830s, we see that lot of girls had entered into college and university education and had become teachers, lawyers, doctors, and had started working in many fields. So it was Tarabai Shinde, who was taught at home in Pune, came up with a very powerful novel, the name of which was Istri Purush Tulna, that is comparison between men and women, which wanted to clearly depict the social hierarchy, the social differences which existed between men and women in the Indian society.